So that's us live for Jack's 5th round singles game. Jack's 1 and 3, but it would be good to pick up one here to get a good placing seeding for the Nations Cup. He's playing Hungary.
Sorry.
There's Robbie correcting me wrongly there. So what we've seen so far here is a decent point from Jack, 2 missed shots from the Hungary player, a reasonable 3rd point. Not sure who's who's sitting there. Jack with 2 ball in hand. Also joined by the wonderful Shirley Legg, fresh from a superb victory against Netherlands in the last round.
Thank you.
So that's just drifted away slightly for Jack. I'm not quite clear yet whether he's holding or not. Just give me a look. Oh, no.
I think he is.
Shirley's pretty sure that Jack's holding. The Hungary player is moving around quite a lot, so I'll try it. Yeah, so Jack tried the shot there, I think, thinking that if he'd hit that on the edge, he might have picked up 3. But anyway, good start for Jack. 1-0 up.
On Jack. Okay. Liz on the other piece has got Belgium.
So Liz is playing Belgium, as I posted earlier. She's being covered on Scottish Petanque People by Scott. Jack was thrown slightly long by Jack, so Hungary player places it. I'd estimate that about 7 meters. I'll show you that a bit closer. That's all right from Jack. He's just run through a bit. So the Hungarians run through a bit as well, touched the cosh. Jack hasn't moved, but Hungarian boy's having a look. No, he's not done enough there, so advantage Jack. Yeah, that's better from the Hungarian. Jack will shoot for sure.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah, it's a great shot by Jack Carrow as well. So holding 2 on the ground, 1 ball left each.
That's nice.
Yeah, he's played that very nicely. So a clean shot here with give Jack 2, staying around potentially 3. Yeah, he's made the shot, so that's 2 there for Jack. Well played, Jack. So 3-0, good start for Jack. So obligingly, Jack's thrown the cosh more or less in line with my camera sight. Short of 8 meters, I'd say, but not much. We message there from Istvan saying battle. Many people will know that Istvan is of Hungarian origin. I'm sure he's supporting Scotland today.
Yes, no, that's okay.
Good ball by Jack. About 50 centimetres short, slightly to the left.
Yeah.
There's a good shot from Hungary there. And a gentle push using a sandy area. It's got rid of Jack there and also sitting pretty close to the conch. Jack shot back there. He just lands his short to the left of it. Nice defensive point by Jack. In fact, he holds.
Right. Well,
So 2 balls for Hungary here. Will obviously shoot. Yeah, it's a good shot and he's made carrow as well. So one would expect him to follow up here with the 3rd point. We'll see. Yeah, it rolled through a bit, but safe enough. 3. So that's all it back on level terms, 3 each. So the
don't really.
no, so looking at about a 7-metre crush there. Yeah, decent shot there. He just kicked to the right a little bit. Probably a point for Jack here. There's a great shot from Jack. Rolled through a little bit, but certainly holding the point. Yeah, looks like it's probably just holding there. Jack's debating, I think, whether to shoot or point. Yeah, he's played good shot and he's made it. Well played, Jack. So final ball from Hungary. Yeah, he's made that. It's a very good shot because as well as taking the point, he's lined it up with Jack's ball behind. Some space though, so we'll see what Jack thinks. I suspect he'll shoot. Yeah, it's a good shot, and he's made it, knocked it out cleanly as well. So one for Jack there. Good shooting. So 4-3. Yeah, so we're looking at about 650 there from Jack. Relatively short crush. I'd say that's all right. Jack's slightly surprised, I think, as I was, that the ball stopped so quickly. It's about 60 centimeters, 70 centimeters short to the right. But far from a disaster there from Jack. Yeah, that's slightly better. 50 centimeters in front. Quite certain the Jack will shoot here. And then, as I say that, Jack's prepared a pitch mark, suggesting that my certainty was misplaced. Yeah, and that's why he was obviously confident at that point. Played it very well. Moved the flush back slightly, almost in contact with it. So second Hungary ball being played now. Be a shot with that question. Yeah, and he's quite hard to do that. He's managed to nick the kosh away from Jack's ball without moving Jack's ball. Be a bit more of an idea where we are. The angles are such that I'll just need to show you the ball landing and moving rather than the player themselves. But that's Jack's ball now, holding essentially, I don't know, 5-6 feet away from the card. Final ball from the Hungarian. It's a very, very decent one indeed. Over a distance now of at least 10 meters. No question in my mind that the Jack will go for a shot here, although I've already said that once. Yeah, an absolute cracker there from Jack. So one for Jack, both object ball and shooter's ball left the piece there. But one for Jack with a good long shot, 10-meter flush shot there to deliver that point. So that moves it on to 5-3. So another shortish cosh from Jack. In fact, shortish, I'd say 6.10, 6.15 by Jack's measure. Yeah, he's probably let go of that slightly too early, I think. Bumped right on through. Hungarian's bowled up a short ball, possibly purposefully. Yeah, so Jack's run on there. Wouldn't have been any harm in winning the point, but not too close to the push, but it's just run down the hill there. That's a good ball from Jack. Fortunately, Hungary have two ball. It's a relatively short Jack. So still up against it in this end. Okay, so he's chipped that. Hasn't taken the point, I don't think. Quick zoom in there for you. I imagine it will still be a shot for Hungary. And again, he's chipped it. Now he may have chipped it enough now to take the point, but yeah. So it's one for Hungary, but I guess Jack would have taken that very happily after he'd finished throwing his three ball. So yeah, 5-4 now.
Say what you did.
So here we have a 7-meter cosh. Both players throwing the cosh relatively short at the moment. That's a good ball there. 50 centimeters short of the cosh, straight in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, great shot from Jack. Palette as well, so Hungary will play again. Yeah, that's almost identical in terms of final landing spot. Maybe slightly closer, 30 centimeters, and right in front again. No questions about what Jack will do here. Yeah, he's made it, but he's just chipped it a little bit and hasn't taken it out of the picture. So we'll have to play again now. I'd expect a point now. Maybe looking to rest the ball, line it up. I just took a little bit of a kick there off the ground. He's looking at the spot. So one on the ground for Hungary and a decent space for Hungary to point in a second, which was take him to a 6-5 lead. He's done enough there. So yeah, 6-5 Hungary. All to play for though. Again, another short jack. It's been a game of short jack so far. It's a decent ball. It's probably 50 centimeters long. Not sure it's close enough to attempt to shoot from jack, but maybe I'm wrong. It's a short distance, and if he's feeling it, he could go aggressive here. Yeah, good shot from Jack. It's a short distance, and Jack's obviously trusting his shooting a little bit more than his pointing just now, so why not pull the trigger? Yep. That might well have been an intentional short ball from the Hungarian. Obviously, he wanted to make Jack play again, but there wasn't enormous utility in landing too close. Yeah, so Jack took the bait in a sense and went for the shot. Probably exactly what I would have prescribed, but he's just chipped it lightly. So that's turned the dynamic of this end a little bit in the Hungarians' favour. Yeah, he's just pushed up behind that. It's just a point now for Hungary. There's no utility in shooting this. Looking to make two here. Yeah, he's made that well. So number two for Hungary, making the score 8-5. Couple of clips that Jack has had, which if they were full hits would have put him in charge in the last couple of ends, but these are the breaks. Again, not much change in the pattern here. Another short jack, probably just on 7 this time. That's decent. It's about half a metre short, slightly offline, but not much. Jack elects to point, and that's decent. It's a nice complicating point there. Probably too close to ignore, but close enough to Hungary's ball not to make it a straightforward shot. Looks like he is planning to shoot, of course, because it's just repaired the pitch mark in front of the object's ball. Yeah, so that's exactly what was potentially on the cards here. He pulled it slightly. He's carried the ball, or essentially carried the ball, but removed his own whilst leaving Jack in a fairly strong and fortified position there. Be a defensive point of some description. Yeah, he's put those two together. This was a fun Sunday afternoon game. I could see Jack trying to hit the two of those and split them, but absolutely certain he won't be trying that in the European Championships. Probably not made it there. Probably third, I would think, maybe even fourth. So it'll be another point. Same kind of line, I guess. Yeah, great ball by Jack there. It's curled it in a little bit. Oh, actually. I think I saw Jack put up 3 fingers there, but that'll be my old eyes if that's the case, because it looked more like 2 to me. No, it was 3. Excellent. So Jack's back even. I'll be going to the opticians on Tuesday when I get back. Again, no change in strategy from either player. Another 7-meter kosh from Jack. Well, it's a bit of a kick right. The length was lovely. It's ended up about 60 centimeters to the right of the kosh, more or less even with it. Yep, nice ball there. Took quite a soft landing in the middle of the piece, as people are increasingly doing, as the piece churns up a bit. Quite certain Jack will be shooting this. Yeah, good hit, and he slid across there. He's hit the kosh, killed the end, which perfectly acceptable outcome. So as you can see there from Jack's pacing, the pattern continues in terms of kosh length. Just about 30 minutes now gone in this game. So an excellent point by Jack there.
Double.
Dead carrow there. Great shot. Jack shaping to shoot back. And he's clipped it, but unlucky there. Couple of clips, maybe 3 that Jack's has in this game, which has been a trifle unfortunate. It's a good shot by Jack. Obviously, it's close, but probably more important. There's a non-zero chance of the Kosh being hit here. He's gone over the top there. Obviously, this is speculation, but they need to hit this ball absolutely full rather than just in front of it, and hitting the Kosh might have contributed to that slight overthrow. You'll be less concerned about that now because he needs to make the hit, not to lose a point. Yeah, and he's clipped it, but he's not done enough. And as you see, he threw the second ball shorter, but the consequence was he didn't get enough oomph on it. So kind of clip each there, and a miss by the Hungarian means that Scotland's picked up another point. Jack's got his nose in front. So broken record player from me, and now 7-meter Kosh again. Yeah, that's decent from Jack. Be nice to pick up a point here against the head, so to speak. There's a feeling of reasonable advantage when you reach 10 first in singles. It's a decent shot there, and importantly for the Hungarian, he's pushed Jack's balls off the piste and stayed on himself. So it'll be Jack to play again with Hungary retaining the last ball advantage.
Well, I started slightly slow. It's the toughest.
Another great shot by Jack there. Likely 30 centimeters. Jack high. There's a miss there. It looks a decent throw, but you pulled it very slightly to the left. Now it's complicated now for Hungary. Quick chat with the coach. She seems likely, I guessed, a point. But sometimes the temptation to literally just get rid of one potential scoring ball. But unless it was Caro, then Jack would have progressed to 10. Yeah, that's a good option for him. So he's Looks like he's won the point. He's complicated the situation in terms of a potential Kosh hit. Remember, Jack's just behind, but it's the Hungarian ball that's back deeper, deeper on the piece. Just 3 ball on the piece just now. Not quite clear from here how close that point ball actually is to the Kosh. Yeah, it's a good shot by Jack. By the looks of it, it was a little bit further away than I thought. There's a possibility there that Jack's second ball has stayed. Not sure about that. We'll soon find out. Yep, it did indeed. So by staying around, by making effective pallet there, then Jack's progressed to 11. Jack's confident at 6. Again, for streaming purposes, Koshes of 6 or 7 meters are actually our best friends because they're easier to catch in picture. That's exactly what you want at 11.8. Hungary to shoot. Dead 6 meters this shot. Yeah, he's made carrow on it as well, so it's exactly what they've been looking for. Yeah, it's a good shot from Jack, and he's filled the end as well, which, given that the Hungarian player had carrowed with his first ball, is a excellent outcome. Just making the hit there would have left Hungary in an advantageous position. So here we go again. You guessed it. 7 meter Kosh. 11.8 for Jack. On these short jacks, pointing first, obviously, he's really looking to keep consistent and for Hungary to make a mistake. Yeah, that one's run away a little bit. Shot's made it, but Jack will certainly consider that pointable. Important match this for Jack. He's won 1, lost 3. He'll be in the Nations Cup, but winning this would significantly improve his seeding. Oh, and that one's just kicked through. It feels like he hit a ball patch. So up against it in this end. Big round of applause from the major auditorium there. Spain's obviously just done something, just caused Jack to pause. And that looks decent. If, as I suspect, that's holding, then although there's some distance between the ball, it's not out of the question that that Hungary player, if he hits this, could knock it onto his back ball. So we'll see if he elects to shoot. I suspect he will. He's got 2 ball. Yeah, it's taking a bit of time over this. Don't blame him. It's an important shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely that was the main love.
Yeah, he's made that hit, and he's also made Palais. I suspect he holds 2. He's checking that. Yeah, he wants to know for sure. Well, I'm none the wiser after that measure, but they'll know. Looks like 2 to me from here. Oh, and that's a surprise, actually. He's looks to have thrown that away. Big difference here about whether it's 1 or 2. Yeah, no, he, Jack's conceding it as 2, but still quite a difference between 11-10 and 11 all. Not least because, in theory, the advantage should be with the player throwing second in singles at the level. So there's your cosh there. It's a little bit longer than we've been seeing, but still only 8 meters. That was the whistle that went, which means that we've got this end and 2 further ends if needed. That's the first point. So Jack will be shooting here for sure. Yeah, he's made it well, and both will have left the piece, which is slightly to Hungary's advantage.
I just back the Switzerland. We'll get English off through. Well done, mate.
Well done. Brilliant. So 1 ball plays each in this end. Decent point from Jack, but the ball advantage has switched since that first shot. So 2 ball for Hungary, 1 for Scotland.
I've won 3. Burns in the doubles. We need to beat them. Beat them 3. We're 3, and that's the way. That was the goal. They lost to 6 good. They didn't do that if they wanted to. They played next to us. We playing for them. Playing next to us.
So he's elected a point here. Slightly surprised about that, but it's not me with the ball in my hands. And he certainly seems to have made it. So 1 ball left each. Quick chat there with Johnny, I think. I mean, a couple of things here. Scores 11-10. So he's not in any danger of losing this. And the shot's right over the top of his own ball. Might like the idea of a big point here. Yeah, so that may have done the job. He's put his hand up because I don't think that's what he intended. He took a bit of a kick and may have put himself in the winning spot. Just looking at that measure closely.
Trying like giving my own. Like 40 days increase.
It's not absolutely clear who's holding. He's trying to speak to the coach, which probably implies that Jack is, because I think if he was holding, I think the point would be the most obvious thing to do here. Whereas if he's slightly in two minds, it could be because Jack's ball is holding and that the ball behind is a bit of a risk factor for him. He wouldn't want to take that out and essentially give up the game. So it's not certain from the decision to point whether Jack's holding or not. So the point looks like it may hold. So Jack likes his against something. Big measure, this. Jack's even checking that measure there. It's obviously a key moment, relatively close. So we're essentially measuring which player has won. The Hungarians clearly conceded that his second ball isn't in the mix. Yep, so it's 1 for Hungary, so that takes up to 11 each. Okay, so we're at 11 each now. Again, the push is lengthened slightly, but only to 8 meters, I would say. So for Jack throwing. Okay, so I'm going to say that that's 70 centimeters, 80 centimeters short and to the left. So not quite the quality that we've seen in pointing from Hungary. That's an absolute beauty from Jack there. Holding with the ball. Some potential complications around the kosh if Hungary does hit it. Good start here. Big moment in the game again. 11 each. One ball played each. Jack holding. Yeah, he's clipped it and it's done enough there. See if Jack can put it back there. Yeah, so pointing is what he seems to be like. So he trusted his pointing there and quite rightly. This side of the auditorium is quite quiet at the moment, partially because games are finishing and partially because Spain are playing France on the main feast. So here we are now. Big shot. So bit of distraction for the Hungarian player, partially people moving while he's lining up to shoot, maybe the noise as well. Oh, and he's pushed the kosh and it's not gone dead. I suspect that Jack's ball, it's hard to say whether Jack's ball, which is directly in line as we're looking at it, is closer or not. Yeah, we're pretty sure. Well, head boy Derek tells me it's definitely Jack who's holding. So blame him if we're wrong, but we think that this is a point for the match. So yeah, that's it. Well played, Jack. So bit of desolation from the Hungarian guy because he picked up the kosh with that shot. But to be fair to Jack, both of his shots had been in front of the kosh and with that outcome likely, and that was a changing factor there. So yeah, great result for Jack. 2 wins now for him out of 5, which means that his seeding for the Nations Cup tomorrow will be significantly better than it would have been. That's me signing off here now.